Ike.
I think we have one of the most meta units out there right now.
Yeah, this will be meta-defining.
Yeah, expect to see a lot of them. If people summon for him, which people will summon.
This gives me the shivers. The artist here,
Which
so
is
good.
Jacob's artist, by the way.
Sorry?
Same artist as Base Jacob.
Base Jacob. I thought people said it was Dimitri's artist too.
Also Dimitri's artist. And Winter's Elfiel's.
Okay. He looks way too good. Holy crap.
He is so intense. If almost kind of like it's kind of jarring, honestly.
It is. It is. Like, artists aren't really good at drawing.
The definition on that bicep.
Yeah. Yeah. Artists are usually not very good at drawing things like this because for example, artists are really good at drawing cute girls or whatever. Because why? Animes feature a bunch of cute girls. They probably have drawn a bunch of cute girls. They have probably seen a bunch of cute girls. Blah, 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 blah. Intense heroes? Nah. It takes like a special kind of artist to find that experience to actually pull this off really well. This looks right. Like, good art is when you look at it and you can see the emotions and you can believe it's real and it feels right. This is right.
Oh, it is so right.
I haven't felt so good about like a piece of art in such a long time. Like, in terms of being like dark, brooding. Like, yeah.
I mean,
that's kind of
granted. That's mostly. I'd say Bramimon kind of fit that, but this is very intense. Bramimon was kind of almost graceful in his dark magic.
He kind of looks like if he was a bit neutral, like kind of.
Which he is.
Bored.
Yep. Bramimond is one of those things where his appearance is not evil, not inherently good. He just is. Like, Bramimond is dark magic.
Pretty much. This is the embodiment of hate. Out of the edge.
Yep. Closest comparison I can think of in other medium is Evil Ryu and Violent Ken from Street Fighter.
Ah, true. But guys, this reminds me of Berserk. I said that as soon as this
Berserk
stream
came
showed.
to mind.
Yeah. For those who've read or watched Berserk, yeah, that dark grittiness. This version of him just looks like Guts. that's. I'll just be honest.
Yeah, it's basically just Guts down to the absurd sword.
Yeah, down to absurd sword, of course. Yes.
God.
All right, but yeah, let's go on. Chaos Ragnar. This is the first time.
Oh my god, it's so good.
It's so good. This is the first time I've ever seen like a natural distant counter weapon, not a breath, weapon, be this good.
I mean, you can argue to Altina with
true. Altina. Okay, outside of Altina, but yeah.
Yeah, this is the second time, and this is why I actually think DC Refines are coming close to the table. This is just so good for a raw DC
absurd.
weapon.
Okay, so to illustrate to why people this is absurd, grants bonus attack speed, defense, res during combat equals current penalty on each of unit stats times 2. In other words, if you drop a debuff on Ike, so say you do chill defense on Ike, he now has -7 defense, right? Wrong, because he gets a 14 actual buff to it. Combat buff to it.
Yep.
In other words, yes, you inflicted -7 defense, but you've added 14 defense to him, so he comes into a net positive 7.
So basically, you can think of it like Idun, where she removes all of her penalties during combat, and then adds stats. Whatever penalty you inflict on him, congratulations, is now a buff.
Yep.
There's one thing I just realized about this as well. If he gets hit with panic,
It's just gonna add more.
Well, hold on. If he gets hit with panic, this weapon actually punishes lull skills.
Wait.
Oh yeah, lull skills. It's actually kind of weird. So if you get panicked on your buff, then lull will not count that, but Chaos Ragnar will. So like lull, if you have a panic -6 from an attack tactic, for example, lull attack res won't count that. It'll ignore it. But Chaos Ragnar will just turn that into a +6. So in a very weird, like, counterproductive sense, getting panicked actually lets you use the attack buff against lulls.
Look, man, it's 12 a.m. This isn't making sense to me.
Basically, you can turn your panic buffs into a way to get around lull.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for dumbing it down.
Brazier got a new friend to support.
And then, of course, you can stack panics and chills, so, like, you could get a maximum +14 instead of getting hit with -7, -7.
Yeah.
Or +15.
So, Fallen Ike is bringing back visible buffs as a meta option.
You can totally just visible buff him, no punishment. In fact, it actually might help you.
Yeah, the only thing I can see working against him is Ophelia.
Out of combat checks will screw him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I did. That's the only weakness they have.
But he has Repel 3 and Darting Breath. It's and may have Ether, which is just Radiant Ether renamed. But
yeah, they've been doing that a lot recently.
this is so good. Here's the thing, guys. I've always preferred Speed Ikes. My base Ike plus speed. My Legendary Ike plus speed.
It used to be a joke.
It used to be a joke, but with Resplendent Ike, it was less of a joke for base Ike. Legendary Ike, it's still kind of iffy, but hey, Fallen Ike plus speed is for real now.
I'm expecting like 40 to 41 speed, roughly. I don't know.
It has to be that high to really use
Maybe.
Repel, so that makes sense. But that
It could be
is so
anything.
fast.
Yeah. Like, if you thought DC Repel was bad enough already, DC Repel, but after they get hit twice, they just hit you with an Ether.
Yeah.
Like, as long as he doubles in enemy phase, boom, Ether. Plus all those extra stats on top, which will probably outweigh anything it could have done with DC weapon anyways.
The biggest saving grace for Fallen Ike, as far as being able to counter him, is that in order to counter the things that do counter him, such as follow-up denial or counterattack
Perfect team
denial,
for the Psych
he has to
Thrazir
give
with
up
Fallen
Repel.
Bearcat, and I call those yummy penalties.
Oh, yep.
Axelish,
I
good
mentioned
point.
that. I was about to mention that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Brazier is actually just a flat benefit using a finger on him.
Yeah, I finger him and it just turns into bonus stats. Jeez.
Yeah, you use a finger. Oh, it's a penalty. No, it's actually +4 in every stat.
Oh man, the combinations here are gonna be really interesting. And I wanted to point this out too. Do you remember when we first had our first breath skill in our first CYL with legendary Ike?
Steady breath, the
Sorry,
original.
Brave Ike. Yeah, steady breath. Do you remember how long ago that was?
That was 3 years ago.
Almost.
Almost 3 years ago. It took until now to get the final breath we were missing, Darting Breath. Are you kidding
you,
me?
Ike.
Ah yes, did you forget this thing existed?
Yeah. Also,
I mean, they just wanted
there's
to wait on the next
also the
Ike.
fact that Ike has 3 out of 4 of the breath skills.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
why
that
did
doesn't
they
even
give
make
him
sense. He has steady breath, warding breath, and now darting breath. What?
He just kind of breathes a lot.
Yeah, he breathes. I don't know what all the other heroes do, but
And
yeah,
then he taught
just like
Tiki. He taught Tiki how to do it.
Oh boy. Yeah, the breathing
I'm already
master.
thinking of something absolutely disgusting that you can do with this Ike as well.
What is it?
What is it?
If Swift Stance 3 becomes a thing, which is likely to happen at some point,
Oh,
Put
you can
that
match up his
on-
res.
put that on his A skill and just
that is
keep
so
Brave
stupid.
Lucina nearby.
Oh, that is so stupid. You fix up his res a little bit. You give him guard.
Give him
You give
guard,
him even more speed.
even more speed, and then Brave Lucina also provides the breath bonus.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Assuming it's not Bramimond, you're screwed. If you fight that.
You know what?
Even against Bramimond, if he's got debuffs, he's gonna be hitting stupidly hard
I mean, he's
and
still gonna
taking
lose
minimal
his res.
damage anyway.
The Ike has to lose the one stat. I think we all know Ike's gonna have defense. He's still gonna be Ike. So his res
he's still
is
gonna
be
have he's
bad.
still gonna have lower res, but if he gets hit with debuffs, especially res debuffs,
Forget
it's gonna
Valentine's
be
Ike has only 18 res and about the same
Yeah.
BSB. So I wouldn't expect his res to be great. Maybe it'll be a little better and a little worse on defense, but that you're gonna have to basically kill him with a good magic user, dragons preferably.
Yeah.
Or you're
Yeah.
screwed.
I expect his res to be absolutely trash, but it doesn't matter. With Repel, he's gonna get away with it. Even with like 20 res, he'll get away
People
with
use Repel Shannon. It's not a big deal especially if you debuff his res, you're screwed.
Yeah, Shannon just ignores debuffs on enemy phase and says, "Haha, no, go fuck yourself."
And then Ike does the same thing, except now your debuffs are his buffs.
Okay, Yeah, so with that said, this kit is very, very beautiful. Darting Breath adding 4 more speed, being able to be used by Repel. So if he outspeeds his opponent by 10, 40% damage reduction. Ability to cut down an AoE attacks is huge too. It's just a nice throw in, of course. And the retreat function is kind of underrated. But a lot of times, right, if you throw your hero into the battle and they get the kill, but they're within range of other things, you have to burn a turn.
That's close call, not
Close
repel.
call.
Whoops.
Repel is knockback.
Yep.
Okay, whoops. My bad. You're right about that.
Yeah, repel is a little less useful because you're just knocking back your opponent,
Okay.
which is probably dead.
Okay. Close call still more useful, but if Repel, in Repel's case,
That's arguable.
I'd argue it's better,
it's...
especially with how often you kill.
Okay, point is, there's an extra function to it that you can find some use in. There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the one thing that drove me nuts is, like, every hero here has, like, rouse. In other words,
Rouse.
staying away from heroes, and then his is attack speed.
Why does Ike have Oath?
Why? It doesn't
Still
make any
fights for his
sense.
friends in his unending anger.
Even when he's angry, he still fights for his friends. I like it.
You're like, what?
This is why we like Ike. Even when he's angry, he won't. stay
He
for
never
his
forgot his
friends.
friends, guys. He never forgot. Okay. All right.
And by the way, young
I
Paula
can already
destroyed-
see some really silly memes coming from this banner.
I'm gonna be terrified of this banner. Let's be totally honest. There's a little more specializing going on here with Leon, but I think this banner is gonna be much like the last Fallen Heroes, something that echoes in the meta for a long time,
Yeah.
a very long time at that.
Yeah, out of the last Fallen banner, Fallen Berkut was the most underwhelming one.
He was the specialist of that one. I think he was still.
He was
really good at
very
the
much
time.
a specialist, but
He was really good at the
still-
time. It's just that
Yeah.
now that we have access to Lif, it's not quite as necessary to have Krimhild over Zukbebecker.
Yeah.
And Warding Stance
But
4,
there's-
of course, being compared to Warding Stance 3. I mean, Mirror Stance 3.
Yeah. By the way, Mirror Stance 3 still isn't available in the standard 3 and 4 star pool.
2.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All
Most
right.
dual stances are. Wow. This banner is intense.
This is stacked.
I am really annoyed that it came out before I finished before the end of the start of it all banner, because
the young
now
heroes.
people are stuck between Edelgard plus 10 young
burger
marks
is nice.
or the Sieta or the Paula or Merrick, and this.
Thank you so much, Burger for Nibs, for donating $5. Whoever you are, you did get me a burger. Thank you so much.
Make sure you spend it on that burger. I want to hear how good it was.
Yeah, I do wanna. When I do get the burger, I do wanna like shout out everyone who's donated. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. All right, but to wrap things up, I think Ike is perfect as well. This entire kit makes perfect sense. Unlike the other heroes, the Oath doesn't make sense, but it works perfectly. People will argue
good.
this is
It's just
better
weird.
anyways. So
Yeah. Especially since Sudden Panic won't bother him. He can stay adjacent all he wants. It's not going to hurt.
now my question is, how do people know it's Ashnard?
The announcement.
The announcements actually said it's Ash, because that makes this make perfect sense for the featured hero to be Ike.
And it's, by the way, Ashnard is the day after the banner starts.
Oh
So
shit!
he's like right up in us. Yeah.
Guys, do you remember who Ashnard is?
I put his image in chat.
Yep.
Well,
He's the final boss for Ike in his first game.
Path of Radiance,
Path
final
of Radiance.
boss. He's also a spirit, so you might recognize him from Smash.
Oh
He's
yeah,
also a trophy.
he's also from Smash.
Yep.
He looks super badass. Holy crap! Here's the thing. You gotta wait. You guys gotta wait. You guys gotta wait. When we finally get, oh sorry, I didn't talk about it, but here it is. It says so right here, featuring Ashnard, Mad King. It says at the bottom. Oh, you can't see me selecting.
But 2 burgers is better.
Well, thank you.
2 burgers!
Thank you, 2 burgers for Nibs for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. I will now buy 2 burgers. Thank you. it helps a lot because to get free delivery, you actually have to order $20 worth of burgers.
Oh, wow.
So it's already
Wow.
multiple burgers. But thank you so much.
Oh no.
You're $4 off of 4 burgers. Well, you're $4 off of free delivery.
All right.
Free-
But here's the thing, Ashnard is super cool. Now, we didn't get to see him at the end of the trailer, unfortunately, so I don't know if he's gonna be a flyer or not.
He basically has to be.
Yeah, in Path of Radiance, he is a flyer. But here's the thing, we already just got Minerva. Will we get 2 Wyvern
Yeah.
Knights?
I wouldn't be surprised. Wait, don't forget, we just got Altana, Cormag, Heath.
We're getting so many flyers this year, man.
Yeah.
How many wyverns, especially?
Wyvern
Oh
flyers.
yeah, wyverns are up the roof.
They used to
Out
be
through the roof.
super ignored. Also, he should be using an axe, right? Or sword,
No.
sword.
Ashnard is
I
a sword
checked
wielder.
his CG. I put his CG art.
Sorry,
a little bit up.
I fumbled my words. I remembered him.
Yeah.
As soon as I said I remembered.
There's a reason why I wouldn't. I think I know why anybody would mistake it for an axe, though.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Just check out that CG. How ridiculous his weapon is.
Okay, I'll try and put it in.
That is a very lethal looking weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even make sense.
All right, I'll bring that up. Anyways, the banner comes out on 8th. Good luck, guys. If it isn't,
tomorrow.
yeah. Well, no, it's not tomorrow.
Today.
Tomorrow is the update.
Yeah.
Or, well,
Free
later
delivery
today
pod.
now.
Yeah.
If it's
So
after
data mine
midnight.
will be the same day. Free delivery.
Wow, thank you guys. $20 donation in total. Thank you guys so much. I didn't know people cared whether I got a burger or not, but I'm definitely getting multiple burgers now. I'll post it up when I do order it tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Okay, but yeah, it's coming up pretty soon. Data mine will be tomorrow because that's the update. Game cuts out at 7?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Updates at 7 o'clock.
How long is it for?
It doesn't say it's maintenance. So I don't think it actually does maintenance. It's just a flat update.
We're summoning tomorrow, by the way. Not on this banner, but on the going back to
Well,
at
obviously.
Edelgard and Young Heroes. Yeah, obviously. So we have summoning tomorrow, which is pretty big.
Better make it a combo.
Who's donating? Thank you so much. We've now reached $25. I'll get a combo now.
Oh, you're gonna be feasting tomorrow.
I already had a feast. I ordered a pizza today because yesterday we had a really successful sponsorship stream for Save Your Nuts. I keep saying grab my nuts, but no, it's Save Your Nuts. It was a fun stream. And it went
Freudian
really well.
slip.
Yeah, well, yeah. But thank you so much, guys. I'm eating well this week. Okay.
This is going to be going on another tangent,
Sure.
but like you mentioned legendary Edelgard, and I realized that
Mhm.
for fire, we had legendary Celica as the highest scoring fire legendary until legendary Edelgard. They both have
Yes.
personal B skills. For Earth, right now, legendary Julia is currently the highest scoring Earth legendary unit
Correct.
because of her personal B skill. For water, it was legendary Leaf because of S Drink until Crom came out with To Change Fate in his 180 bracket.
Correct.
And that leaves Wind. Legendary Eliwood is still at the 175 bracket,
Here,
and there's
put
no
some meat
other
on your
Wind
bones.
pair-up legendary hero.
Wow. Sorry. Thank you, Kilos Wait. Thanks for $5 super chat. I don't remember the last time we had so many donations in a row, but I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
What's with the sudden charitable?
I don't know. What more?
Did someone say more burgers? Anyway, thanks for the entertainment.
Legendary Eliwood
Hope you
is
keep
still
up the good work.
exceptionally
Thank you.
good as
Wow. All these donations.
That was a lot of donations. Thank you, guys.
yeah.
You guys are the
um,
best.
Legendary Eliwood is still exceptionally good as a legendary hero, especially because the blessing during win season, it provides bonus points in arena type modes, especially for when you actually have the matching blessing, or if you're bringing in light, dark, astro, or anima for corresponding weeks on that.
Right.
And considering the support capabilities he has, it's absolutely insane.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also the fact that Legendary Eliwood is very competent as a combat unit against physical opponents because he
Yeah.
actually has serviceable defense, and Deathblow 4 makes Heavy Blade Seal a very good option on him.
Right.
But as far as the legendary types, Wind is going to be the
It is the lowest.
The first one.
It's-
Well, it's going to be the first one to skip a 175 legendary hero actually having a personal B skill and scoring as if they were a 180 bracket.
Assist. Yeah, it's gonna bump up like 2 bins in terms of score. Wind is gonna go
Yeah.
up instant. And that's only assuming that they do that. But you're right. Currently speaking, Water and Fire Season are scoring higher than everything else. I'm sure the whales are more than enthralled about that.
They
Only heard
are.
there's like 5. I think there's like 3 people combined between, or 4 people combined between the 2 seasons that have that score bracket. Period. So just to
Something
put into
like
perspective how hard it is to snipe. But yeah, those 2 seasons are scored so much higher than anything else, and Wind is currently the weakest.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how that pans out.
As far as scoring alone, Wind is the weakest, but as far as team
the love of burger.
cohesion, I would not put it as the weakest whatsoever.
Yeah, I probably still. Well, maybe Water.
Guys,
No, not Water.
I really appreciate it, but as Tempest mentioned earlier, at this point it's gonna be Fattiest plays incoming. But thank you guys.
If everyone
I
is
wanna see
buying
just
Nim's
how
burger
this
and buying
will
Nim's
go.
half a
Oh my
month birthday
God.
pass, someone else donate the other half.
Thank you, Strode. Thank you, Riku. Oh wow, guys! Thank you so much. I've literally never gotten so many donations in a row. How many was that? In the
Rinku
past,
said
Oh.
that was for the another month of Fey Pass specifically
I'm
as
not
well.
sure if I
I
need
can
another
like
one.
bike like psych bummer no blue eye.
Bummer,
We'll
no
see who
Blue
comes
Ike.
after Hector.
I don't think
Ugh.
Blue Ike. He would have to be a Lancer. That'd be weird.
He would have to. It would have had to have been like a CYL or alt. Because the only reason why we even have Green Ike is because of CYL.
I don't know where they
Otherwise,
have
it's
burger
all
that
red
costs
Ikes.
$1, but here you go.
Yeah.
Also,
Much like
Nim, can
Hector
you
with
review
burger.
my hero? 7808 Pepe, I'll laugh. I already retire from Faye.
Thank you, Gabri. At least you're not asking for my pants. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Like every Ike, just much like Hector, super attached to Ragnell. Won't let it go ever.
Mm-hmm.
I think he sleeps with it.
Yes, he definitely sleeps with it.
Yeah, so it's like I don't think Ike would ever be the kind of unit to get color mixed. Not Ike.
All
I'm surprised Hector even got all 3.
Also, I really want to mention. Well, guys, thank you.
Where are the taxes?
Oh my god.
FFS, I want you all fine, so I will use that money to order Nimi an extra large number 9 kappa.
What? That's such an old bad meme. Thank you though,
Two
Frenzy.
number 9s. Number 9
Uh,
large.
Oh my god.
I had something to say, but now I'm forgetting it. Oh my god. Okay. I forgot. That's
All
what I
this
had to
money is
say
going to
because
your
like,
head.
I don't remember anymore. No, wait. It was to wait for Ashnard because we
Blue
don't.
Ike will come with special breath Nim kappa.
No, there will not be a Blue Ike. Oh, well, actually,
Breath.
chances are there will be. But okay. I was just wanted to like think about Ashnard because we
He
just
will
got
probably
Minerva.
be. I wouldn't say he's going to be as good as Minerva because there's no chance he's going to have his own A slot like
Mhm.
Minerva.
But he should have
But
his
he's
own
still
weapon.
going to be one of the best free to play units.
Because I'm feeling like he should be like a Red Trevant is likely what
Essentially.
it's ending up.
But unlike Trevant,
For
who
stats
can wait
player,
Gungnir,
yeah.
he will keep his weapon because.
Just
Ashnard never
realized
gives up
Lion
their
can
Trevant.
use the seal deflect missile or deflect magic and become a pseudo bike.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right about that. It's kind of
Against
practical because he
Legendary Leaf
reduces.
specifically, yeah.
Also, I have 849 orbs for Lion and a bunch of story
Or
orbs I can
anybody
get.
Oh,
I have a 10
I kind of
summoner
surprised.
support the Lion,
Not
so I'm
surprised.
so ready for another Lion. Also, order 2 number 9s and number 9 large OK dead me mills.
Thank you, Riku. But yeah, you gotta also keep in mind there are a lot of Leon fanboys too. So I'm
Oh,
glad.
Leon has some real fanboys, so he's gonna get. It's really nice that we have the 40 pulls. So
He actually
Get
won a
yourself
voting
an
jubilee too.
FGO Kids
Oh
toy
yeah,
BTW CAC.
FGO Kids toy. Thanks, Frenzy.
FGO Happy Meal, yes.
There is also no 4-star focus for this banner.
As it
Yeah.
should be. Yeah. These are too
Yeah,
good.
it should
To
be.
be
This
expected,
is
really.
one of the banners that doesn't need it, ever.
Yeah.
But this also sets the precedence that Choose Your Legends
You'll
probably
have
doesn't
two
have
number
to
9s, a
either.
number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a
Oh,
number
no.
7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Loves drowns.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nicholas Fowler. That I've never gotten so many donations in 12 minutes, ever.
You have gone from like $5 on your Buy Me a Burger to 45.
Yeah.
That's a lot of burgers.
You guys have bought me many, many burgers. Don't worry, I'm gonna be fed now.
Feed yourself for a week.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, sorry. The one thing I wanted to mention is we actually passed 1,000 viewers in total on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you guys so much. I just want to say, if you enjoyed the stream, leave a like, subscribe, follow. It's helped me so much. I didn't expect so many people to come. I didn't even expect a trailer to be here today. Oh wow. Thanks, Kid Nicholas,
5 gift subs.
for 5 gift subs too.
Man.
And I don't even know why you're all generous today, but of course I appreciate it.
Well,
Your gift subs went to Name Spelled Wrong, Marcinus, Boom Max, Mismo Life, and our quiet stream guest, IP Cool, who hasn't said anything.
Yeah, I think he's more focused on killing demons.
Yeah. Okay, but appreciate it. Thank you so much. Antonio Alvido has subscribed. Thank you so much. Dash has followed. Thank you so much. All right. But yeah. I wanted to pose you guys a question real quick.
yeah.
Are you going to go for your 40th summon if you could? And if you could go for your 40th summon, who would you get?
100% I would go for Leon. I'm just very afraid I won't have the orbs. Because there's still like 15 days left on the kids banner.
Yeah. Thankfully, this banner is going to be around for a good bit.
I think I can
If-
just skip the Special Heroes banner and I'll be fine.
Yeah. Going along like what I actually see here and how much I like the characters. I was a fan of playing as Ike in Brawl. I still haven't played the Tellius games. I should probably fix that.
Yes, you should.
If I do get Ike along the way, well, if I get neither Ike nor Julia, I'll probably go for the guaranteed Julia on the 40th after the 40th pull. If I get Julia along the way, then I'll probably go for Ike.
Basically.
We want to fatten you up. You're gonna be the next Oliver, and observe the beauty that is Rinku von Regan, and you shall bow down to me.
I don't want to be fat. I created this buy me a burger thing because thanks to the quarantine, there came a time when I didn't go out to eat for like 2 months straight. But yeah, thank you so much.
Order yourself a Polo BTW Kappa.
Oh, we are gonna check out that poll. That poll is on what you guys will be polling. Also, when we asked earlier, most of you guys said Ike, Leons, and a few Julias is what I said. There seems to be no love for male Corrin outside Lappin. Nobody has said Corrin. Wow.
I mean, it's partially because it's Corrin, but also because of these units, Corrin probably won't have as much meta impact.
Ah, true. I agree
Forget the
with that.
burgers, get a taco since it's the 5th.
So Julia's cute.
Oh, I want to get a taco too. Sorry, guys. Anyways, I do understand the choice for Ike because if you go Reds, you could get unlucky enough that you go through 40 pulls and you only get Julia, or somebody else entirely. So
Yeah, the red pool is always the riskiest, so there's also that.
So I think pulling for Ike is a smart choice.
I absolutely agree. This banner is extremely red heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 red units, no color.
Well, there were 2 colorless units on the previous Fallen banner as far as the actual summoning pool for it.
Yeah, so
Or summoning focus.
there's always a little skew.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, the first Fallen banner only had 3 focus units.
Yeah, that was a weird time.
Yep.
So I guess the question is, hypotheticals aside, who's pulling? And
Yo,
will
Marth,
they be
I
beating
have
me?
to plus in Yo, Marth, that I'll be free. Yeah, no, I can't do it.
I have to keep going.
I have
I'm
to
an
keep
Arcanea
going.
collector first. but I'm not going to summon on this month's seasonal banner so I can have the orbs necessary for the new heroes.
I'm tempted just to go for the Edelgard banner, sniping until I get any hero, and then I'm just gonna go all for Young Marth. I think that's the most I can give. In which case, that means I can't go for this banner at all. When it comes to the Fallen banner, these are your results. Do keep in mind, Frenzies are a pull master, and he's a dumbass. So you have an option called I prefer Arjuna Alter, who can do badass animations over these Fallen ass units Keck. Most people won't understand this unless you play FGO. And even if you play FGO, you might not understand this because Frenzy's retarded. But no, let's look at this. At number 1, no, we know what this banner will get power creep Kappa. That's not Kappa. It will get power creep. 107 votes in total. 29% of you guys say no. 24 votes for 22%, which is pretty high for Ike. I believe that. Second place is Leon. That really did look to me like Ike and Leon were the top 2 heroes for most people.
Yeah.
And then we have yes for anyone with 12 votes. For Julia, 7 votes, and for male Corrin, 3 votes. Because honestly, yeah, it was starting to look like no one cared about male Corrin, and feels like that's.
I don't think the meta. The meta's probably not going to care about him as much, anyways.
Is Lion your answer to Layla Bramimond and Lom? It seems he may be.
Yes.
Yep, he is. He
Oh,
absolutely
right.
is.
Leon does counter Layla. Shit.
I mean, the problem is that Layla is an offense unit. Leon is also an offense unit.
It is
so-
Iburger_for_Nims, and I think that fattening Nims is the new meta. Also, if you ever have the time, can you look over my hero?
Absolutely.
ID
Change your username.
3,833,048.
Yeah, we'll go back to hero views at the end of this, but yeah. Thank you for the donations. That is for real. I've never gotten so many donations in a row. But is this how it feels like to be a popular streamer? I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. 110 votes in total. But here's the reality of it. The majority of the votes indicate that you guys are polling. It looks like 29 plus 13, that is 42. 42% of people are not polling, so that leaves 58% polling, which for a Fire Emblem Heroes banner nowadays, that's pretty good. Half the time
the
people
problem
skip.
is it's just because there's so much going on.
I wish we got
You
Nimian
kinda
over
have
Corrin
to weigh your
SMDH.
choices. It's so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also just this is a bad timing, honestly.
Ugh. If this were a month later, I would have just gone in
Yeah,
everything.
same here. But it's not. Anyways,
Yay.
I'm happy with the Fallen banner. Honestly, I am.
I'm very happy.
Oh.
I'm very happy that the GHB is going to be Ashnard because he will actually be really good.
I'm
Just
super
on
excited.
the merit of him.
Yeah.
As far as the units themselves, as far as what we saw for skills for the focus units for summoning, I think Ike is actually going to be the most future-proof.
Oh, he's definitely the most
all four
future
of
proof.
them.
That's easy.
Closely followed by
Julia, I'm gonna say.
either Julia or Leon as second.
I wouldn't actually put Leon. He might be too countery.
Wait, you don't
Oh.
think Leon's gonna be future proof?
Oh, he's gonna be future proof, but he's gonna be future proof as a counter, not as a
Oh.
total meta threat.
Oh yeah, no.
Like against melee units,
Yeah.
he's pretty potato.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
against
follow.
against ranged units at all, Leon is going to be
He's gonna
very
be consistent.
difficult to approach.
But
Uh,
outside of the ranged meta, Ike completely trashes any meta.
yeah.
But
Yeah, Fallen, like I said, Fallen Ike makes visible buffs a very solid meta choice right now,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy.
just for him. Which, yeah. But I'm honestly really hyped. Ashnard looks so cool, and not to mention, he's gonna be good. There's very little chance he won't be.
Yeah.
There are not a lot of sword flyers, and there are almost no 3-star ones. For reference, there are only 3 free-to-play sword flyers. Some are Fiora, Sita, and Paula.
Oh
it.
jeez. Sheeta and Pala are the best ones there, but yeah, those are
Yeah.
Gen 1, like practically release heroes.
Fiora,
Yeah.
they are release heroes. Fiora is the only one there that isn't, and she's the least relevant to the 3, ironically.
Yeah.
Ashnard
yeah.
not only is going to be another option for this, but he's going to have his own sword in Gurgaron. I think he's going to probably be... I mean, Sita's staple at this point, but I think he's going to be the most meta relevant of the sword flyers for free to play. Like if you need red in your flyer ball and you're not using a Versa, or if you want a physical red, Ashnard's pretty much your only option, and he's probably going to be a really good one.
I'm excited
Most
about
likely,
that.
We still don't see. We still don't know what.
I know we don't know what he's
we
going to
don't
do,
have
but
in the game.
the pure
but-
merit of having a perf on a sword flyer, when there's so few, like that alone is going to put him in a distinct map. However good Gurgurant ends up being.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's gonna actually be
Thinking-
weak to anything, because he feels like another character that should not be like weak to arrows.
I mean, technically his mount is not a flying unit in the most conventional sense. It's not a wyvern. He could be immune to archers, but I'm not sure about that.
yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure. Anyways, he's gonna come out soon too. Tomorrow is gonna be a big data mine.
Oh yeah, tomorrow we have the refines to go over, as well as
God.
yeah, we have refines. We have all the new units. What was the other big thing in there? I know there's the accessory. There's the accessory shop coming up. Which, by the
Yep.
way, for anybody who wants that, you have to build it.
You have to
obviously.
build it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a new structure for Ether Resorts, huh?
Actually, no.
No?
The accessory shop is going to be it's going to be part of the like the actual.
Is it gonna be just part of the?
accessory-
Is it?
Oh wait, no, that wasn't actually confirmed, but I hope that's the case.
I'm gonna actually assume it's not. Just a bit pessimistic. But
Remember when Julia had an exclusive busted low B skill, now Fallen has it and she doubles anything, only counter would be Naga granting everyone dragon effective buff. I hope she has a similar stat line to her leg self with more attack def freeze and less SPD.
You know, that was actually a really good point.
Yeah.
Naga's actually technically a counter, even though it sounds so weird. to
Naga
Julia.
is extremely hard counter.
That's
Yeah.
so weird. I've never thought I'd hear of the day that Naga counters Julia.
I usually have them working together, so it's kind of funny to see them working against each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fitting to have Naga and Julia working together as well. Anyway.
Well, duh, she's literally using Naga.
Good
Yeah.
point. Good point.
Yeah, so we have the refines coming up. Ether, arena assault changes. Don't forget about that. That's huge.
Yeah.
With the
And
little
then, of course-
alterations they're making, yeah.
Yeah, they're huge alterations in the grand scheme of convenience. And then,
Being
of course,
able to pause your arena assault run is going to be very nice.
Mm-hmm.
For most people. Obviously not for Nims, but for most people.
Yeah. Well, yeah. For me, I'm a different case. I don't count as
Yeah.
most people because I'm a streamer. But yeah, you're
You're
right.
definitely not most people. But for most people, including you, Flame Emperor is coming to Grails tomorrow.
But
So
now
for anybody building an arena unit, boom.
with Ashnard, I have to wait just in case Ashnard's not a flyer.
He
More individual items are available.
What?
Description.
What?
New series, I will be skipping cutscenes.
Audio. Cool, you got audio bleeding through your mic.
Yeah, I could hear something.
That's weird because my mic was muted.
No, it wasn't.
no, it wasn't.
Ask the stream.
What?
Everybody is giving you those lol faces.
I'm looking at Discord right now. It's not.
What? Huh?
Just go check Twitch chat and all the lol faces that you just got.
What the hell? Okay.
Okay.
I'm surprised.